Hi, everybody. Thank you again for joining me this Tuesday for my Togetherness Tuesday. And today I have my lovely husband, Bob, with us today because
Hi, everybody.
he's going to help us demonstrate a really cool exercise that you can all do with your partners to help to get a little bit closer. And what's really great about this, it's called the Stress Reducing Conversation. And it clicks the box on at least 3 of John Gottman's principles. If some of you don't know who John Gottman is, he is a world-renowned expert on marriage, and he wrote the book, 7 Principles of Making Marriage Work. And Bob and I teach his principles in our classes and our workshops. So today, like I said, we're going to be talking about the stress-reducing conversation. And why this clicks all 3 boxes is, one, it helps to build the emotional bank account. It helps you turn toward instead of away, which is another one of John Gottman's principles. And it also helps to create a ritual that you can do with your partner on a daily basis. So this only takes about 20 minutes a day. And you know, most couples come home from a day and they're stressed out and they've had a lot going on. And so many of us, will look at our partner and say, hey, how was your day today? But for a lot of couples, this really becomes a frustrating time because the partner doesn't know how to respond to them. So there are a few little rules in doing this stress-reducing conversation. And one of the first ones is that you always want to take your partner's side. So no matter what's going on for them, whether you even agree or disagree, it's a really good idea to take their side and let them know that they are heard. So we want to develop this me against the world, or we against the world attitude. And that's really important to do when we're doing this conversation. And the last thing that's really the most important, I'm going to go ahead and highlight it up here on the screen, is that understanding always precedes advice. Okay, so when we're having this conversation with our partner, we never ever want to give advice. So men, pay really close attention here because it's more the men that do it than the women, but women do it too. We hear our husband complain about something and we think, just do it this way or do it that way and it'll be okay. But we don't want to express that to our partner unless they know that we really truly understand where they're coming from. So we are going to go ahead and demonstrate this for you. Now, the scenario that we're using, the demonstration that we're doing, was taken specifically, almost word from word, from a demonstration that John Gottman and his wife, Julie, do. So I can't take credit for this. So we're going to try and reenact it the best that we can. And so I will go ahead and we'll see how understanding I am when we show you how not to do it. So this is how not to do the stress reducing conversation. And then we'll go back and we'll show you how to do it. Okay? So honey, how was your day today?
It was an awful day. It was terrible.
Really?
Yeah. I got to work and Jim came in the office and closed the door.
Mm-hmm.
He said, guess what? Ethel went to the boss yesterday. Mm-hmm. She told the boss that she doesn't think I'm competent to handle that new territory. I just got that last week. That's a pretty good raise.
Well, honey, maybe she's right. She's a really smart woman. Maybe she's just protecting you.
No, she's out to sabotage me. She's out to sabotage me and the company. She's trying to get control and just take all the power that she can.
Oh, honey, I sat next to her at the company picnic. She was just the nicest, kindest, warmest person.
You kind of remind me of her.
Oh, well, I'm not quite sure how to take that.
What's for dinner?
Well, don't you want to talk about this some more?
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done.
Okay, so that's how not to do it. Now we're going to demonstrate how to do it. So this is the better way. So, honey, how was your day today?
It was terrible. It was a bad day.
Really?
Yeah. I got to work and Jim came in the office and closed the door and he said, hey, guess what? Ethel went to the boss yesterday.
No.
Yep. and she went behind my back and told the boss that she doesn't think I'm confident to handle that new territory.
What? You just got that?
Yeah, just got it last week, and that's a pretty good raise. And she said, she doesn't think I can handle it.
Oh, that's just terrible, honey.
She's trying to get control.
Oh.
She's just a snake.
Oh, I can see that.
And you know what?
What?
I heard her husband,
Yeah.
Fred, was diagnosed with ulcers.
Oh, no, honey.
That woman is an ulcer-creating machine.
And you've been popping Rolaids for weeks now.
I know.
Oh, honey, I'm really worried about you.
Well, I stopped by Barnes & Noble on the way home tonight.
Yeah.
And I found a book on the history of poisons.
Honey.
You know there are poisons that cannot be detected.
Honey.
They cannot detect them at all.
Oh, sweetheart,
Well, you know what they say, a family that slays together stays together.
Oh, sweetie, I really want to be your ally, but let's keep you out of jail, okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry, poor baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you do it. That's how you have the stress-reducing conversation. You listen, you be your partner's ally, and you really hear what they're saying. The poor baby, I get it. That's all part of it. So if you want to incorporate a ritual into your life every single day, this is a really simple way to do that, as long as you follow these simple rules. So again, listen with understanding. Understanding always precedes advice. And really hear what your partner is saying. Have the we against the world attitude, because really you are your partner's number one ally, right?
Yep, that's right.
That's right. So I really thank you for joining me again today. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave some comments. Please go ahead and subscribe to our videos at Sailing Happily Ever After if you haven't already done so. And we look forward to seeing you next week. So until then, keep keeping it together. Bye-bye.
Bye.